Stop. Turn around. Turn around. Hey, right there. You better not open your eyes, man.
Okay.
All right, little bro, go ahead and open your eyes.
Never make that sound again. Sorry, I just can't believe it. This is really for me?
Yeah, man, this is from us to you.
Yeah, man, you deserve it, bro. Oh, man, I couldn't afford these in a million years. You guys are the greatest. I gotta go try these on.
Go for it, man.
Jay. I love you guys, man. This is awesome. I'm gonna cry. Hey, we did good.
Yeah, we did, man. You're a good kid.
You deserve it.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, and late in the year, we hear about teams finding their stride, Chris, and others worrying that they might be peaking too early. Do you give any credence to the idea that a team can peak? Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Mirotic comes in for Markkanen. Bottoms, he's checked in for Valentine. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Jaren Grant. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Measury, he's checked in for Noel. Jeff Withey comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Wesley Matthews checked in for Curry. And Farrell subbed in for Smith. On the floor for Dallas, Matthews and Barnes, they're the wings. Measury is out there with Jeff Withey. And it's Farrell in at the 1. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Bottoms. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Bottoms got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Matthews. There's the pick. He kicks it to Withey. Matthews against Wade. Matthews passes to Withey. Gets hauled in by the Bulls. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
It would look like they had to figure it out to take a couple bad shots and be right back to where they started.
Good on the triple.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Here's Farrell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Barnes can't get it to go.
He's got to be wondering, how did he miss that? I mean, he had all the space in the world.
Bottoms, the pass to Mirotic. Here's Bottoms. Back to Wade. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 5 on the clock. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Let's not lie, he has the skills to do it. We've seen that, but you still like to work for something close.
Farrell kicks to Measuring. Dishes it to Barnes. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got 12.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up the season series, Kevin. Back to you.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches until they find one that works.
Well, Greg, I think the best approach is a solid motion offense. A lot of back cuts, ball movement side to side. Against a team with this kind of defense, good movement is always the key to breaking them down. Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
Deep. No good from Bottoms.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bulls trail by 4. And it's Wade in the corner. Pass to Bottoms. Deep. It doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful performance and an issue that might be tricky to fix.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
They set the pick. Shot from free throw range. Farrell for 3. The rebound by Bottoms. Chicago trailing here. On the wing, Levine. On the pass to Bottoms. Deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bottoms got 12.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Here's Farrell, guarded by Levine. And Matthews kicks to Farrell. Feeds it to Whitney. On the wing, Barnes. His last outing, 16 points for him. Baseline drive, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's Wade in the corner, passes it to Bottoms. From deep three-point range, that missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Wade against Matthews. Here's Farrell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And he's good on the 3-ball. And it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter. You got to come check him.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
You're right. They are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing. That's all good stuff.
Harris and Barnes getting it done for Dallas. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Earlier, we sat down with DJ to talk about their fight.
It means everything. I mean, what do you...
DJ and his team putting it all on the line and trying to make sure they're playing playoff basketball.
Yeah, and in the playoffs, you never know what can happen. We've seen DJ get hot before, and if this team gets in, I think they can make a lot of noise.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
Mirotic at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. Then there's Wells, and there's Bottoms, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. I'm not sure, Greg, there's a player who better fits the description of a grinder than Wes Matthews.
Yeah, so tough, too. I mean, mentally and physically. He talks about inflicting his personality on the team, and he truly is what I'd call a culture builder.
There's a good screen. And it's Matthews again missing. Bulls trail by 4. Bottoms, the pass to Holiday. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Bottoms. And again, Chicago. No good.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
The Bulls have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Pass to Wells. Here's Bottoms. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bottoms got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bulls. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. There's the screen. Over in the corner, Matthews. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Matthews has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lopez passes to Bottoms. From deep three-point range, Matthews with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all.
Got a piece of it. There's Bottoms, covered by Barnes. Wells' shot is good.
And you got to admire the inside game of Wells. Terrific at getting room to get that one off.
Farrell kicks to Barnes. Barnes with another miss.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
But he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Matthews passes to Farrell. There's a screen. Pass to Measury. And there's the feed to Barnes. Charity strike shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Barnes has got 19 points.
The mid-range jumper, one of his specialties.
Bottoms. The long distance three is buried.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Farrell kicks to Barnes. Taken away by Holiday. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Bottoms. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Farrell, guarded by Holiday. A 3 from Barnes, and it's blocked. Last break, here comes Chicago. Knocked away. Here's Mirotic. Measury with the rebound. Measury's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nobody near Barnes. Barnes with another miss. Chicago leading. Here's Bottoms. 21 points in the game. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. He's got 24.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside Matthews. He dishes it to Barnes. To stop the run. Withy gets the bucket. Withy's got his second bucket.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Holiday gets the bucket.
That's a tough size matchup there, and he takes advantage of it from mid-range.
David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Bottoms in that last game against the Hornets was outstanding. Finished with 39 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
No, I won't forget it for a while. And you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that high, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special. The biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of them.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. Sharon Gregg comes in for Justin Holiday. Trains the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of
better. Coming to an end last season, unfortunately for them.
Yeah, it was the beginning of a rebuild. First time in a long time for the Mavs. And they waived some of their veterans to free up space and court time to further develop those young players. And with how competitive this organization is, you know they'll do everything they can to get back in contention to try to send Dirk out on a high note.
That shot misses. And it's Grant in the corner. Here's the pass to Bottoms. On deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Smith outside. Outside Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing. Here's Bottoms. He's covered by Matthews. Here's Bottoms. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Bottoms. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in. So it's Chicago. Headed to the...
Thank you, Kevin. Another quick start here in this first half. What has been the key the last few games?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Second half just about to get going here. Bottoms having a dominant impact in this game.
And through the first two quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
He's checked in for Chicago. The Mavericks also with a sub. Matthews checked in on the court for the Mavericks. Smith Jr. and Kerr paired at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there at Nerlens Noel. And it's Withy in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
I tell you what, Smith is a gamer. This guy's out there to take on anybody who stands in his way.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And Smith, no good on that one.
They gave away some free food. You said they gave away some free food. I said you said they gave away some free food.
Harrison Barnes, just a tremendous athlete at that small forward position. I think his strength enables him to guard up and hold his own against power forwards, and coaches love that versatility.
And Greg, you look at the versatility of Barnes. He can defend, I think, three positions.
And that's what the league is all about now. Switching on picks, much more popular, and with an all-around solid defender like Barnes, it doesn't uncover mismatches.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Move shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Chris, we know you are always trying to connect with our fans over social media. We have a question for you sent in by a viewer who asks, Chris, if you weren't a basketball player, what other profession do you think you may have pursued?
Wow. Well, I used to want to be a wrestler and and other guys like that. But no, my mother was a teacher, and I always was with her in school. And I think, I love kids and hanging around kids. So it would definitely be something where I'm instructing kids. I don't know if it would be school or if it would be a gym teacher or if it would be working with kids in some type of way. But definitely
at you like if you were a wrestler, like what would your name be? Like would you be like
it was some terrible names back there. Junkyard Dog, Coco Beware, Ultimate Warrior, Superfly Snooker. I know I gave my name back. I gave myself a name back in there. I don't know. I'd have to figure out first what my persona was. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to think about that one. But I'm too skinny, man. I'll get broken up in that ring. I know that for sure. So I think I made the right decision.
Passes it to Bottoms. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Bottoms got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. Smith with it, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Bulls from the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
I mean, the truth is, playing over sometimes you're going to have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Barnes. Noel sets a screen for Barnes. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Noel.
Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just effort points.
Grant kicks to Levine. Grant the pass to Bottoms. There's the dish to Grant. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Bottoms. It's rebounded by Dallas. Withy's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. In the corner, Smith with it. Here's Withy. 6 points for him. Outside Curry. Stolen by Levine. Banked in off the glass. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And one of the pieces of the Jimmy Butler trade this offseason, Zach LaVine finds himself as a prime building block for a rebuilding team. The Bulls see him as a star of the future.
And rightfully so, even given the fact that he's recovering from the ACL surgery. LaVine is young and can grow his game with the team. Hard to get fair value for a player of Butler's ability, but LaVine is a great place to start.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Dwayne Wade comes in for Markkanen, and Justin Holiday subbed in for Zach LaVine. For Dallas, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Wesley Matthews checked in for Dallas. Up off the screen, and Wade slams it in.
Wade really gets up. He has a nice vertical. He can really get up and hammer it home.
Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Farrell taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Now measuring, stolen by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. The Bulls making a switch here. Wells is checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Nerlens Noel checks in for Jeff Withy. Here's Bottoms. He's covered by Noel. Pass to Bottoms. From downtown. Not going to go that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Farrell. Got a piece of it. And here we go. A pull-up. That's short off the rim. Mavericks trail by 12. Matthews with it. Now guarded by Wells. And Matthews kicks to Farrell. On the wing, Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Now Chicago has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
You can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot up.
Matthews with it. Now guarded by Bottoms. Expanding his range. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Matthews. And that's now 28 points for Harrison Barnes. Wade passes to Bottoms. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Bulls lead by 12.
After a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his third three-pointer since halftime.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rick Carlisle is one of the most respected head coaches in the league, especially for his X's and O's. But Bucks coach Jason Kidd, who played for Carlisle, praised his disposition. He's never up and never down, he said. There's no panic in it. He gives you that sense of security to go out there and make a play. Kevin?
Gotta love Coach Carlisle, D.A. An even-keel guy who places a lot of trust in his players. There's a screen by Noel. Little turnaround. Noel. Great positioning on the putback. Noel's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Barnes. Excellent D there from Bottoms.
That's a great job to converge on him inside and prevent that easy look.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And the NBA game is evolving, Chris. You know that. And if you were starting back at square one, say, and trying to develop your skills to prepare yourself for a pro career, is there anything you do differently to prepare yourself for how the game is being played now?
That's a great question. I remember playing in Washington, and I shot over like 35% from the three-point line. And I remember in the paper they were saying, we don't need big fellas to do that. So I got right back in the post. And so the game has changed so much. And so I would really say that I would balance the work that I did in the post with outside the post. I would just make sure that I would continue to stretch the floor as far as three-pointers, to give guys room to drive. And I would have definitely continued to work on my ball handling, maybe where Picker could have screened for me, and then I could have been the initiator, since in most times I was kind of that point forward. But for the most part, I would try to put the same effort in, but definitely with different skill sets. You can play differently now. When you think about it, I don't think Larry Bird got to shoot 2 3-pointers a game. Imagine if he would have got to just let 7 go. I don't know what we would ask him, except would you have to ice your wrist after games a little bit more, because you would be able to shoot more. So I think the freedom would have been fun, but I don't think I would have had to prepare it differently.
Another 3 for Chicago.
Look, he's driven him to this lead, and it doesn't look like he's going to ease up until the final whistle.
Farrell kicks to Matthews. Pass to Measuring. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Barnes. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
The pass to Farrell. Over Wells. Farrell can't hit.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Here's Bottoms, covered by Barnes. Bottoms. Measuring with the rebound. Measuring's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And some players, you just kind of know that they'll end up in coaching. Just the way they approach the game and go about themselves. Chris, having played. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
DJ, great game.
Thanks, Char. Am I blowing up?
You're trending. Oh, Hey, we need to go do an interview with the guys in the studio. Let's go.
Let's get it, man.
Hey, this is Shaq. I want to say you look like one of the greats out there, how you played tonight. Woo! Did you feel like you were in complete control of everything going on in the game?
Shaq, I look like one of the greats because I am one of the greats. Shaq, you and all the other legends should be worried because I'm coming for all the records that I can get. Now, out with an O, in with a U. Now, that's just how it works. You know what I mean? And I may be coming for the rap game, too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, DJ.
I don't have nothing to say, Ernie. These young kids, I tell you.